My next Patreon question is from Diver, who wants me to compare two movies about an FBI agent going undercover in a dangerous community, Imperium or Betrayed. Both certainly make for a fitting comparison, not just because of the similar plot, but a few scenes even play out in the same way. But which movie did I like more? I'm going to say Betrayed. Directed by Costa Gavras, Betrayed takes on an interesting structure in depicting this FBI agent's mission. The film only reveals a bit into the runtime that Debra Winger's character Catherine is an undercover agent, as it presents the farmer she meets as just a regular family man with nothing unusual about him. It's only when she falls in love with him that his bigoted, racist, and white supremacist side is revealed. Even though there are little inklings here and there, there's a particularly shocking moment that happens that underlines not only how dangerous these people are, but also that you can't exactly pick them out in a crowd. In a perfect world, the truly horrible people would be easily identifiable, but unfortunately the hateful and bigoted among us largely look like ordinary human beings. Betrayed does well in showing other horrifying truths too, like the effect bigoted parents can have on children when they pass the ideas onto them, the ways in which the government tries to appeal to them, and even how the internet can bring these sorts of people together. And remember, this film was made in 1988, when the internet was still in its infancy. Beyond the themes, the acting is quite good, especially from Debra Winger and Tom Berenger as the leads. You also have a pre-Frasier John Mahoney playing a white supremacist, and it's certainly unsettling hearing him say such hateful things. There are a number of tense scenes, especially when Catherine is doing her investigative work, and even though the movie runs maybe a touch too long, Costa Gavras keeps the story compelling enough, and there is a worry for Catherine's safety throughout. There's certainly an uncomfortable feeling, but that's obviously intentional. This movie may have been released over 30 years ago, but it's an unfortunate reminder that racism never goes away. Case in point, Imperium, which takes this premise and sets it in the present day. This time it's Daniel Radcliffe playing the undercover FBI agent, and what this movie does quite well is showing how he has to constantly think on his feet. There are multiple points where he has to improvise, whether it's stopping the neo-Nazis from committing a violent act without blowing his cover, or when he's suspected just for the kinds of trousers he wears. The film mostly depicts these skinhead neo-Nazis for the thugs they are, but like Betrayed, we also meet a family who looks like any other, but are just as hateful. It's just hidden behind well-groomed haircuts and nice polo shirts. There's also a radio host who profits from spouting dangerous conspiracy theories, and we see his role in the uprising of these hateful movements. Radcliffe does fine in the lead role, although I thought the standout performance came from Toni Collette, as the agent spearheading this undercover operation. The filmmakers put together a few suspenseful scenes, but I did think the movie started to lose steam around the middle. I actually think Imperium does not go far enough in showing how dangerous these white supremacists are. Once the storyline with the radio host is over, the movie has to come up with a new conclusion, and I was not all that engaged by the third act. A bigger point could have been made about how these kinds of people do walk among us, and especially how the internet has motivated more of them. Nonetheless, Imperium works okay in what it sets out to be. Now let me know in the comments whether you prefer Imperium or Betrayed, and thank you for your question, Diver.